Ah, ah. Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. I'm sorry, I tried to unmute myself. I tried. I tried very hard. I tried very, very hard, but I was on VTube Studio, and since VTube Studio is launched as administrator, I cannot use hotkeys from other stuff if I am on VTube Studio, which is very stupid. I do not know why it does that. I need to find a way to disable whatever that is. But yeah, I need to do something about that. Right. Hey everyone. Hope you're having a good Thursday. I'm tired. I'm mentally exhausted, especially after yesterday. That's why today we're gonna take it easy and watch some daily doses of internet and maybe some other stuff, because why the heck not, right? Like basically today is gonna be what tomorrow should have been. Like usually I try to do the video watching, reacting stuff on Friday. But yeah, we are gonna do that today. Changing to my actual YouTube account so I can see. We can watch 2 new daily doses of interest, so I think we're gonna do that. We'll do that, but first I want the playlist, because we will of course be watching all daily doses, and we're also probably gonna be watching some other stuff as well. We'll try. We'll see, rather. I'm sorry, I'm very tired today, so... Oh, at least it's the vibe some people want today, because we're gonna be very chill, very EP, very done with everything, and very. I feel like I'm stoned. And disclaimer, I do not smoke. I do not drink alcohol. I don't do any of this kind of stuff. Because I'm already 24/7 stoned, so what's the point of getting myself even more stoned? I'm already having a huge difficulty to grasp reality around me, and yeah, because of bad vision, like my eyesight is shite, always feeling sleepy and all, so the world around me is hazy, misty. Like sometimes it feels like I'm literally trying to move around in a dream and remember that. Hi Talpenza, thank you for the luck. Ooh, I feel like I really don't need this kind of stuff. Also, it's scary. This kind of stuff is scary. Like I know many people that do this kind of stuff, and I'm like, damn, I don't understand how you can do stuff like that. Like I feel like it makes you not really, you know, you're not yourself. Like you feel weird. Like I know, for example, alcohol. The few times I drank alcohol with friends because we're having a little party at a friend's house. I know that alcohol makes me less shy, more talkative, and also more prone to, oh, that's the right expression, prone to laugh. I don't have violent alcohol. Like I have the happy alcohol. I become happier. But I don't like alcohol. I don't like the taste. The only kind of alcohol I like is vodka iced. I think iced vodka, something like that. And that's it. And I also don't like the after alcohol. It's basically like drinking too much coffee. Headache. I feel like I need to make a drinking animation for my models. Whenever I drink, like just press the thing and then it drink, and it's basically automatically does a movement of something like that. Or when there is like water bottle that pops and I can do that. Yeah, probably need to do that. Oh lord. And probably also EP because I treated myself with quite a lot of food. Quite a lot of food for noon, so I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I'm having the food coma. Well, I'm having the food coma. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to find some ideas for this little table here. I'm trying to make it comfy. I have the little fairy was like, oh wait, I can put my little fairy model there, but the problem is I need to redo the items correctly because I cannot have the... You know what? I can do that now. I just need to... Can I... No, that's not what I... Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, so I change the... setting. Oh. I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way for for you to change on which layer some stuff are. Where is the table? Yeah, the table is there. So I need it to be on when the... You know what? Hey, shook. We're gonna start over. Pink cup. Why is the table? Table is there. Pink cup 21. Do not click on model. That's not what I want to do. Alright. 3. Then. Almond blushy. Yes. Okay. Almond blushy. In the corner, like the... No, I don't want to do that, thank you. Like the cutie patootie it is. That. Alright. No. I wanted the luxury bowl. YouTube Studio props. What's the difference between these two things? Why do I have a... I don't know why I have multiple of the luxury bowl. That's fine. Victory ball. No, that's not the one I wanted to. I'm struggling to put some stuff in the corner because in the corner is the trash can. Right. Now I need the ferry. Ferry's gonna be on 24. That's the ferry. Ferry's gonna be there. And now I need the bottle. There is nothing on 25. Now we can add the ferry. Oh my lord. Earlier I was trying to find out how to do that. I know it's always doing it, for fuck's sake. Please. I just want to... I don't want to move stuff around, and when I click on something and try to move my wrist, my hand never moves correctly whenever I ask it to move, so please. Chilling setup. So did it save it? Is it working now? Am I gonna... It's working now. Yay. Yay. Yay, we're starting to have something. Yay. Bloody hell. Might need to, at some point to redo the I was gonna say the plancha, the table, but it's somewhere lower in the layers. Oh, this would be cool. Oh, be nice. Where am I Digivice? We have the Digivice. I don't have my Digivice here. Because I would have loved to put the Digivice next to Palman. Anyway. Making sure that I can't move. Ah. I can move stuff, so I need to... Thank you. Just need to do that. Chilling setup. Save. Yes. But anyway, we're gonna start. We're gonna be starting watching. So first we're gonna watch the latest Dilly Doddies. Dilly Doddies. The Martington Dilly Doddies. Some nice Dilly Doddies of internet, like the newest ones. We're gonna open it. Like we have two news, and then we're gonna watch a little bit of old, and then maybe we'll watch another kind of a channel for just, you know, random videos, watching people do stupid stuff like always. Hopefully we get to see, as always, stupid Americans not knowing how to drive because apparently it's too hard to drive, and oh boy am I seeing some people not knowing how to drive here in France as well on a daily basis. That's great. Like, it's very cool. I think yesterday I saw someone literally saying like fuck you to the speed limitation. Like it's 30 kilometers per hour in the whole town, except for one specific road where it's 50. And apparently it's like that for quite a few cities nowadays. Like they change it to 30 kilometers for most of them. And I think that dude was not respecting that, and I think he did not even respect a stop that much. I was like, damn, Okay, dude. Okay. And then after that, I think I saw someone respecting a stop and giving me priority way too much. Like, I was like, dude, you had like 5 times to go. Just, it's fine. I guess it was my bad because I didn't put my blinkies, so I didn't tell where I was going. But even if I wasn't telling where I was going, it's like, dude, you have 5 times to go. Just go. And even when I put my blinky, like I was not gonna cut his road, so he had all the time to go. It was fine. His tail let me actually do my turn and be fine. Like, just don't give me your time, buddy. Don't give me your time. Like, you're chill, I respect that, but just keep on going, my dude. You don't need to respect that stop for like 30 seconds. Like, holy shit. Like, maybe he was doing something, or maybe he was like, oh, I'm gonna use the stop to, I don't know, like, look at something in my car, so everything is fine, my car is stopped, I'm in control and all. So I doubt that, because the moment I did my turn and was going, that dude was no longer on the stop, so, like, okay. Dude respected the stop way too much. We need to have the two. We need to have, like, if we have one extreme, we have the other. If we have people that don't respect the stops at all, especially cyclists, like bloody hell, cyclists, please respect the stop. Respect the authority of the stop, please. But yeah, we need to have someone that overly respects the authority of the holy stop. Damn, managed to find exactly which Firefox I needed. Alright. That's gonna be the old ones, but we're gonna watch some new ones. No worries. Alright, Palman, I need you to take the table away. Thank you, Palman. Alright, put myself in the corner. Oh. Which key am I trying to press? H. H1 does not do anything here. H1 has no power in here. Alright.
Hello everyone, this is your
This is my daily dose of internet. That is way too low.
daily dose of internet.
On today's episode of Whose Head is Shinier?
Ooh, I wonder how reflective.
Oh my god!
Well, that cat is the boldest of them all, that's for sure.
I have never seen a goat get so scared of falling off a 2-inch cliff.
Oh no!
Hello. Oh. Why would you do that? And why do you have a Twilight shirt?
You would have had to get on this one.
Ah.
Off at Jefferson.
All right. I'll get the next one. Thank you.
During a
Why does he
super
sound like
serious
Peter
moment
Griffin?
During this play, the sound effects guy hit the wrong button.
Plastic.
Why do they even have this sound in the first place?
Very good. Thanks for destroying our ocean. Whoa! This is it, my boy!
I don't like dolphins. Oh, yo, dude!
I think they might need
Again, I want to watch that again. Like, dude. Yo.
a new t-shirt cannon.
Ah. The t-shirt cannon is not having it today. Like,
1, 2, 3.
Be like that, you know, with age, you lose your, you lose the pressure in there. Ah.
I feel like there's no safe way to use virtual reality headsets.
Lady, you have literally the whole word and you still managed to eat a tree. Ew. I hate kids.
So this was probably worst case scenario.
I feel like we've already watched this one. I've already seen these toilets. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, what the hell is that setup, my dudes? Why is the OSHA?
This bride and groom did rock, paper, scissors to decide who would get to keep their last name.
No, really. I hope this is scripted because like it's something that needs to be talked a little bit, unless they're like, I don't care, you don't care, I don't care either, like and then you're like, okay, you know what, let's just be random. But I kind of hope that they kind of discuss that a little bit, you know. Like in my fantasy setting in my head, like the world building I have in my head for my characters, like in the elven country where my where Lavender resides, well, not really reside, but was born. What they do is either they choose one name or the other, and they have a third option that is the most common in there, and that is just you get the two names on the papers, and if you're like, oh well, I don't want things to be too long when I'm presenting myself, you can then choose whichever you'd prefer to be you know, addressed as. But in your paper, you just take the names, and I think that's the way that in Spain that they do that, because I did not invent that. I just remember that somewhere in the world they do that, where they just add names, like they add to the family name, and sometimes you end up with like long family names, which I think at some point you can just be like, I kind of just get that shorter, and then you just take maybe the two last that you got. I think it is Spain. Okay, I know that it is in an Hispanic country that they do that, and it's kind of neat, it's kind of cool.
This train broke down in the hot sun, but this delivery guy stopped by to save the day and give water to everyone.
Damn froze. He has such an accuracy, I wouldn't be able to do that. Ah yes, just like real football, delayed reaction.
It's pretty crazy that this was caught on camera.
Oh lord, yeah. Oh no, come on!
He accidentally bumped into the one thing that was holding everything up.
No, come on, I was like, oh, the dude probably overdid it. Like, somehow, like, maybe it was at the end of all his exercise and stuff, and he overdid it, and it was like, oh no, everybody was catching up to him. Fucking hell. Oh my lord, it looks like even more white than I am. Oh,
This was a super lucky but also really good recovery.
oh lord. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I mean, in this kind of
He suddenly remembered
situation,
that he was a baby.
In this kind of situation, you just need to not overreact with your wheel and just let the car stabilize itself, maybe.
Set.
This poor pigeon was overinflated.
That person in the middle was very, I don't know, handsome or pretty, because I don't know which one, but I'm gonna say that they're handsomely pretty.
Not have allowed you to do that.
That is so windy. That is actually crazy.
Yeah.
We're not going. We're not going. We're not going. Go back. Go back. Go back.
Yeah.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Wherever you are going is not worth
He tried
it.
to join them on the slip and slide, and he said yes.
Yeah, turning the kids gay with the gayster. Ooh, lord, that was a
Subscribers
save.
asked me to share this video of them.
Oh. Oh, girl.
This is a type of
His 3 to 5 seconds of just laying down there felt way too real. You know when you do something and you just stop? I feel like I'm the kind of person, if I am to fall like that, I would just stay on the run and be like, that's how my day is gonna be today. The universe decided that's the day. Alright, time to get up. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
cold that I hope I never get to experience.
I wish. I
This took over
wish.
this gas station in Michigan.
Ooh, you go there with like, you know, the light that makes them go zap zap. You put it there and like, yep. Getting them that kill ratio up.
This school in the Philippines took no chances when it came to cheating on this test.
Too much noise, however. Oh no!
They had to shut down the ski resort because the winds were so dangerous.
Oh no, my poor dude.
They tried to fit this giant beanbag into their car. This is called a tumbler pigeon, and it's known for doing cool tricks.
I'm sure that there's someone in the car holding the thing.
I have never seen a helicopter dogtail before.
Damn, he's doing the helicopter with his other tail. Damn. The actual tail.
This little guy needs all the moisture.
When you're tired of your cat making dough, so you're making dough out of your cats.
This taxi driver is super lucky he didn't get hurt.
Oh. Oh.
He really thought he was gonna get away with it.
You'll never catch me alive.
That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Oh, the moon is so cool. So gosh damn cool.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
Quanta data has internet. Hey, Attic. Are we?
Look at this. Heels to the wall, legs straight and together. Thank you. You come down. See? It's just like that. You gotta.
This might be the greatest dad reaction of all time.
I said I want a hot seat. Man, a kid, man.
The fuck is that love?
I don't know how something like this is even possible, but these people discovered that their water is super flammable.
That is fucking dangerous then. If your water is dangerous, is flammable, that means that either there's a gas that is also in there, which is very bad, like not good. Because that means that if you use your tap water, it could start filling your room. Just like when you forgot to close the gas, you know, on all the kitchen wares. Or there is a flammable liquid in there which makes your tap water unhealthy as hell and undrinkable like hell. Tell me you are in America. Will tell me you are in America.
I didn't know it was possible for the human body to get this hot at room temperature.
Gee, he's got the Hammond. He's got the thing in entering center, but I don't remember.
Made this water look really weird.
Is that food? The top or the fall down? See, down.
That's cool. What is this? What did this brick do to you, buddy? Buddy.
I had no idea.
Not all bricks, dude. Not all bricks.
Right?
Ooh, that's a delish. No. Never mind. Never mind. I was like, that's a delicious sandwich, but never mind, girl. And that's why I don't want a dog.
For some reason, his cat is really good at playing video
However, I
games.
don't. I prefer to choose something else than a dog. But I don't mind dogs. Just I don't want. I don't want that.
They ordered this super fancy dessert.
Whoa. Goodbye,
I'm really not sure if this is cute or creepy.
That's a zombie. That's a zombie movie thing. He played it cool at the end. What the hell is that?
Expectativa e quanta gema tem aqui?
This
I
really
want
cool
eggs
trailer
like
was
that.
caught on camera a few days ago.
I want eggs like that. The tornado was actually hiding a smaller and stronger tornado. And this one got some jiggles. Some dancing move. Oh no, my car is going away. Let's go away with the car. Oh.
He finally made it to the bird feeder, but didn't know what to do next.
He was just there for the ride, not for the feed.
This cat figured out a lazy way to drink water.
Nom, 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 nom. Oh my lord. Dude is
This dog
getting his
perfectly
gains.
camouflaged.
I have been looking for this dog for a half an hour. Benzie! Benzie, I have been calling your name.
Get it, Lincoln, go! Lincoln, you forgot the ball.
His golf bag started rolling away.
Well, at least you start doing some sports. Some exercise.
This professional driver decided to prank this other driver. This random guy found someone that fell asleep at a red light.
Bro, you trying to go in, man?
Oh my lord, my...
Sleep at the light, bro.
This cat
Oh, you must have had a long day, my dude. You need some sleep once you're home. Rip that turtle. Rip that little turtle.
A few days ago, this plane came in for a landing and was balancing on one wheel.
He's doing a wheelie. The green one. Yeah, you too, you want the... No, that's a cat. Oh no, that's a fish. I don't want the green one anymore.
They decided to take advantage of this fire hydrant that broke. This dog is a really bad hunter.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Oh God! Imagine if we were just gonna get a burger from Mackey's.
There was recently an earthquake in the Philippines, and this guy got a leg cramp at the absolute worst time.
Oh Lord.
This crazy storm was captured at an airport.
How bad must that leg cramp be that you don't even, you're not even able to activate the flight or fight and just walk on that shit and be like literally bursting through the pain. Like, she's fine. I'm sleepy.
In China.
That's cool. You're so going to miss. Oh. I hope you're gonna take the awful time to get all that things
This
into
is one
the
of the smartest
bin.
ideas I've ever seen.
Until someone decides to fart on the fan. Totally not also activating my claustrophobia.
This cat managed to save this chicken from being eaten by an eagle. I feel like you're supposed to turn off the water before working on any plumbing project.
You don't say.
It's gonna go straight up.
You don't fucking say.
I'm currently in the United Kingdom, and I found this super pretty secret path that looks like heaven. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
This must be where Bean lives. It's so green, it's so cool looking. This is why you will find Bean like a Pokemon, you know, it's their zone. Very cool, very good looking. And now we watch Old Ones for a little bit, and then I will probably be watching something else, like I have the other over thing.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. The US Navy wanted to see if they could break through the Arctic Circle with their submarine. This probably looks like CGI from a Disney movie, but these butterflies are attracted to these turtles. The butterflies are desperately looking for salt, and that means drinking from the tears of a turtle.
Which can be terrifying if you imagine them like drinking on the eye. It's like that sucking your eye. Oh, I'm sorry, Beanie's there. I'm sorry. I'm not. No, I didn't say anything about eyes. They're just
resurrection plant.
resting on their head.
When it's
No.
extremely dry, the plant rolls up into a ball and comes back to life when exposed to water.
I imagine the flower, you know, like unfolding and then flipping you off. I love flowers.
This store in Yellowstone National Park was covered in 7 feet of snow, so this person is on the roof clearing it off.
I think the reason I have already seen all of them is probably because I've watched VTubers watching them.
Like moving a
I
refrigerator.
think I stopped doing because I'm now watching them as well on the channel, so I don't want to spoil myself. Oh, that's so satisfying and unsatisfying at the same time because they destroy it. Yeah, that's the kind of noise these little guys do. They're noisy. Your dad at 4 in the afternoon. Damn, Death Stranding 2 be looking sharp.
This is what professional drone racing looks like from the perspective of the drone. And this is what it looks like from the perspective of the pilot. That's in this video. Hopefully you have a wonderful day and a wonderful life. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. This is probably the worst parent in the animal kingdom.
Oh yeah.
These are Christmas
Up on
Island
that.
red crabs, and they give birth to millions of baby crabs every year. The parents take advantage of the free food and love to eat their babies.
That's fucking horrible. Kronos! Kronos, you need to stop! No, I will hit my kids. Kronos, no! I like that there is one over there. If I can try to move sufficiently back in time. I'm no longer on the right one. Come on, a bit more. Alright, should be enough. I press X5, so then I move my
Take advantage of the
model.
free food and love to eat their babies.
It's fine. Like there's one over there that's like starting to ride that other crab. It's like, yep. I'm on your leg now. Can't hit me if I'm on you. Wee. Oh, there was another one over there. Shit of the Colossus music.
A photographer captured some incredible video footage of these sharks near Ecuador.
I'm a shark. I'm a shark. Goopy ass head.
This person taught her dog how to play The Floor is Lava.
The floor is lava. The floor is lava. The floor is lava. The floor is lava.
Good
This
boy.
diver found a fish caught in a plastic bag and set it free.
Dude, just back up, dude. 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 Just back up, dude. Oh lord, I would hate that. It's already annoying hearing my dad snore at night from time to time. Like, if I'm way too relaxed and I focus and I have enough hair going through my hair canals. Yeah, I have a shitload of problems, and one of them is my hair canals being weird. I am able to hear my dad snore from time to time. It's annoying because the moment I hear him snore, my brain's like, focus, penance. I don't want to. I just want to sleep in silence. Hello, guy.
That's in his video, but I just wanted to quickly dedicate this video to my cat Cupcake, who passed away a few days ago. She died a few days before her 18th birthday. You know, she was more than a cat. She was my best friend and helped me get through some of the worst and most depressing days of my life.
Oh.
She wants to play hard, so this is how I play hard. I go around in circles.
80 years.
Ow! 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 There she is.
It's like when it's 8 years, it's like a whole era for you. 80 years is literally from birth to getting quote-unquote an adult. Like,
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. This is Mr. Magoo the cat, and he might be a little broken. He was born with his tongue sticking out and doesn't have the ability to pull it back in. Other than that, he's perfectly happy and healthy.
oh. What do you mean you can't pull it out? They managed to do the slurp. What is happening with the tongue?
People love to cross the street and sometimes do so without looking at all. This organization made a course to see which cars had the best and worst systems to avoid pedestrians. They tested 11 small SUVs and 4 of them received perfect scores.
The Mitsubishi Outlander only received a basic rating, and the BMW X1 earned no credit because it either didn't brake or had minimal speed reduction in all the scenarios.
Like, now, fuck you. Should not have been on the road. Step getting deep butt. Togo. Ah, yes. Must be Greenland.
In case you didn't know, Saturn is losing its rings, so in about 150 million years, Saturn will look like this.
Saturn is balding. It's balding, guys.
This 80-year-old man had his bike stolen, so these police officers gave him a brand new one.
Sit on there, see if that fits you.
Damn. Somebody stole my bike. I'm pretty bummed about it. But in a way, somebody must be very happy that they got a bike, so at the end of the day, the total happiness in the world increased. I'm happy that somebody stole my bike. Oh, no leg working, no? Leg working? Oh. Armadillo? Armadillo!
In case you didn't know, some stingrays love getting their tail cleaned by smaller fish.
I bet they do. That stingray looks like a Gobu from Monster Hunter with the way it's standing.
That's in this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
I was gonna say, open help the poor thing.
This sloth was trying to cross a road, but luckily this photographer stopped to help it out.
I like this, like he's so chilled, like, yeah, I'm done that dude now.
On a $100 bill.
It's weird the way they make it jiggle like that. Why do you make it jiggle? Jiggle, jiggle.
Thank you. Give.
Oh, at time, I'm gonna take the opportunity to quickly go to the toilet. My apologies. We will be back in 2-3 minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Right, I am back. Huh? Right. You a sport ad? It could be the military ad. Be worse. Could be worse.
Give. Oh, good girl. High five.
This person created his own plasma bottle launcher using propane gas. This company created a helmet with a heads-up display that lets you see what's behind you.
I think my neighbor is starting to do a bit more construction work in his garden again. I'm hearing something bonk outside. Dude never stops.
Whenever it rains in the salt flats of Bolivia, the entire landscape becomes a giant mirror.
A perfect place to fight the start of a long chain of curses and calamity over a few, like a full kingdom. Yeah, cursing a full generation of princesses and heroes.
They
Yeah.
now have apps on your phone that let you see what you look like with different colored hair.
Damn. Imagine not being able to imagine things in your head and changing the colors of things in your head. Yeah.
That's in this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Imagine.
Hello everyone, this is your daily
Imagine not
Instagram.
being able to
This
rotate
man,
that
for
apple.
unknown reasons, really wanted to shake hands with someone in the back of the plane.
Oh, shake your hands.
Shake your hand. I'm gonna shake your hand. I want to shake his 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 hand. That's all I want to do. All I want to do.
After making a scene, he was thrown off the plane and arrested.
I imagine when you could instead use inconvenient technology. Yeah, it can be nice for the people that can't imagine the stuff, but it's just like, damn,
This
imagine not
artist
being
mixed
able to
out
see the
motion
apple in
carvings
your
from
head.
Giant blocks of cheese.
Cheese. Cheese.
The suspect was arrested and brought in for questioning. When the detective wasn't looking, he took a chance and jumped out a second-story window.
The fuck did you do that you'd rather escape from the police and put yourself in even more of a shitty situation than you're already in?
The police still...
The ways. Oh no, not again. That's the 7th today. Oh. Oh. Not through the window again. I thought that maybe this time closing the window, just closing the window, would have made it, you know, kind of a deterrent for them to running out of the window.
They haven't
No.
been able to find the suspect.
Yeah.
This person went to go pick up their dog from daycare when their dog's face lights right up.
Mommy. Mommy. Hi, Lizzie. Mommy. Mommy. Why are all these people just there to watch this kind of stuff?
This is an Asiatic golden.
Okay, no. I had bonk and stuff. I thought that maybe somebody was trying to reach for me. No, I just maybe tried to vacuum him again. He has a lot of free time lately, so I think like all he finds to do is vacuuming lately.
They're usually found in parts of southern Asia. Ancient tradition in Thailand believes that killing this cat and burning it will scare away tigers.
Fucking hell. How about burning yourself? Instead of burning that poor cat.
Get up here! Ah, what's going on? What's going on? Oh,
Oh.
This elephant was stuck in a mud pit for over 12 hours before these people helped dig the elephant free.
How do you know it was there for 12 hours? Why took you so long to realize it was there and needed help? Like, how can you say it is 12 hours? Have you been sitting for 12 hours looking at the elephant?
That's in this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. This boy was falling off the ski lift when his father caught him at the last second. Other people saw what happened and rushed over to help.
It's annoying because I feel like I remember like 99% of these, so I feel like I've already watched all of them, and the thing I know it's because I watch other VTubers watch this.
Wow, they're heroes.
They're heroes.
They are heroes.
Here's what it looks like when you take a car from...
Why does it look like the Superman actor? Fuck. I have the name. He just doesn't want to form properly in my mind. But yeah, you know who I mean.
1959 and crashed into a car from 2009. You can really see how far we've come to make cars safer for drivers.
Something cup. Oh no, these cars look so beautiful. No. Yeah, we want, like, we gain much security, but fucking hell, did we lose in charisma with nowadays car compared to cars from back in the days? Like, gee.
Diver found a friendly whale in the ocean and taught it how to spin.
I hope that with that you taught many generations of whales to flip like that. Hopefully this whale is gonna teach the next generation to flip, and so on and so on.
This photographer from NASA took thousands of individual photographs of Earth to create this high-quality time-lapse video.
I like the, yeah, they took a shitload of photos. Yes, but I believe that's the principle of taking a video.
This is missile, and they're one of the smartest missiles in the world. Each individual missile has an eye that uses laser-guided precision to strike their target. Just one missile costs about $117,000 to make.
The missile knows where it is by knowing where it isn't. Wow. What does it need to do a full 180?
These people wanted to teach their new puppy how to howl by playing YouTube videos.
No, don't. It doesn't need to learn that. Spare us people around that do not have dogs.
This photographer visited Peru.
The negative pleasure of hearing a dog howl at random time because they are not educated or bark and stuff like that. Please don't. Don't.
To record a time-lapse video of the night sky.
And this comes from someone that is fucking tired of hearing dogs bark and howl and all this kind of stuff all the fucking time because their owner do not take care of them, don't, you know, make sure that they just shut up.
That's in this video. Hopefully you learned something new, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
Можно?
Nobody cared who I was before I put on the mask. That was Leatherface. Probably more Laserface.
Кушай, давай можно. Давай можно, на. На, забирай, ешь, кушай, да. Можно.
This person has a pet snail, and every time they give it a carrot to eat, it just kind of plays around with it.
I have a feeling it's not playing with it. I think it's maybe eating it. No. No. Oh yeah. Oh, I love owls.
The average winter temperature in Tucson, Arizona is about 68 degrees. About a week ago, this hot desert was completely covered in a blanket of snow.
What is it? Minus 48 to get the from
This is NASA's
whatever you use as
deluge
degrees
system,
there.
which can unleash 450,000 gallons of water in just a few seconds. The system was created to help reduce the extreme heat generated whenever a rocket gets launched into space.
That's a lot of water though. Did they, did they give that thing a wiener and kind of perky boobs?
Poor Hurley. It's being ignored. Are you being ignored, Hurley?
I feel like I'd like to find myself a YouTube channel that is like this one, but
Here's
with
a time-lapse
science
of what
facts.
bananas look like. The question is, how ripe do you like your bananas?
About there. I think there. They look awesome. Little moment, because I need to talk about that because I am flabbergasted when I learned that the other day, like last week. So now that I've started to have like a better diet, like eating like for dinner I basically get fruits and that's it, like a little bit of fruits just to have a little bit of thing, and that's it for my evening. I don't need much more. So I've been starting to do like a little fruit salad of strawberries and banana, and let me tell you, that's awesome. It's like, it's very sweet without being, you know, the bad sweetness. It's just natural sweet from the fruits. So I started using bananas. The thing with bananas in this household is that my mom put the bananas in the fridge. They get in the fridge the moment we bought them. The problem is when we bought them, they are not ripped. They are slightly greenish. And so when you heat them, like the moment you actually peel the banana, you can feel that they are not ready. Like the peel of the banana is sticking to the banana. It's like, it's you're having a little bit of a hard time to get it out. So you're like, yeah, okay, they're not ready at all. And if you hit them, they would be a little bit, I don't know if sour is the right one. I forgot my my taste buds English words, like sweet, salty, and then sour and acid, I think. Yes, that's what I said. They're kind of sour, like they're kind of like, ew, not great. The problem is, my mom liked them like that. My mom likes banana that are not ready to be consumed. So I told her, like, yes, I don't like bananas when they're like that. So I take them out, and mom is like, no, I don't want them to be too ripped. I don't want them to have like the black mold thing on them, like the black parts, which is not that bad. It's actually pretty good. Like, of course, if your whole banana is all black and molded, like, it's not great, but a little bit of thing here and there is not bad. It actually adds some taste to banana. So she told me that, and I'm like, yeah, well, I like my bananas to actually, you know, be edible, be ready to be eaten. You're basically eating your bananas not ready. I'm like, you just, at this point, you just don't like eating bananas. It's like, I don't know, it's basically if she were telling me, oh, like, I like cherries. I like cherries, but I like them not when they are, you know, the bright red. I like them when they are green. So you don't like cherries. That's the same thing. You don't like cherries. Like, at this point, I guess, you know, something for vegetables, just hit the seed at this point. But even there, technically, there's some seeds that are kind of tasty, you know. I was flabbergasted. I was like, gee, you stop consuming bananas. Let them actually, let the people that enjoy bananas eat bananas, and just try and find yourself something else. But I feel like my mom, when it comes to fruit, she likes to eat fruits when they are not ready to be properly eaten. She likes them when they are before being ripped, like when they are not ready at all. I think it's the same thing for kiwis. I think. Anyway, that's the thing. Like, I was like, yeah, whatever. That's another weird fact about my mom. She has weird taste sometimes. Even there, I will eat a banana. That's a moment I will not eat the banana, however. Like, it's literally mold. Why, though?
This is obsidian, which is basically volcanic glass. These people found this massive piece from a volcano in Mexico. That's in this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
And you shall now keep it in your family as an heirloom of power and wisdom. Seeds of truth. I think we understood the first time.
Move back. Move back. Move back.
No, the doggo wanted a challenge. The doggo wanted to see if he could get the
This person was
full
selected to be a
cast.
sign language interpreter at this press conference. The problem is that she doesn't know sign language at all and was just making things up. The funny thing is that this was a volunteer job, so she didn't even do it for money.
The area about 2:30 this afternoon. We received some information about Mr. Donaldson having a firearm at the McDonald's. One of his co-workers approached a police officer.
What mindset must you have to be like, I'm gonna do that, but I don't know how to do it? Like, do you think he's the kind of person that thinks like, oh yeah, if I just move my hands around, for sure, the deaf people and people that have hearing impairments must be able to understand me right away, right? Because that's how it works. Like, it's just you must just send your chakras toward them, and they will understand your intention with the gesture of your hand. They don't need to mean anything. It's just that it's just. Do you think it's the kind of person, or do you think they were very fucked up? Like, oh, you shit, I'm gonna say bullshit, and they're not gonna understand jack shit.
Bungie is so funny.
Funny. Funny doggo.
This air show in Australia put lasers on top of a plane and flew it over a crowd of people.
Ah yes, thank you for destroying my eyeballs, destroying my phone lens if I am using my phone, and yeah, thank you. Thank you for giving people seizure, also
This
probably.
person made himself a little tiny remote-controlled snowblower.
You know that some seizure is not to have a bright light and stuff, but you know, like lights like that, so yeah. Aww.
This is what it looks like to melt a jawbreaker with a blowtorch.
I remember them things from my childhood. I think in my whole life I only got like 3 or 4 in total in my life. Only 3 or 4. Like probably 3. Yes, you're very beautiful. Yes.
This giant blanket is designed to quickly extinguish fires.
You mean with the simple principle of suffocation, yes? Parkour. Hardcore parkour.
That's in this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Damn, look at that bags move and it's like, man. Look mighty fine.
This photographer went to go take some pictures of meerkats, and they started climbing all over him.
I know that as a photographer, you like there is a rule that you must follow, and that is do not touch the animals. Like, they can touch you, but you cannot touch them. I would have a hard time respecting that rule. And I know why. I understand the reason for that rule. It's that you must make sure that
example showing how Earth's atmosphere.
You must make sure that they stay, kind of, shoot, what's the word? Let's go grab another word, another vocabulary word. I have the word in French, and I'm sure. Yeah, it's actually yeah. No, it's not the kind of word I wanted to use. Like, I know that you must make sure that they stay wary of the humans. Like, keep them worry about humans, like not being too casual about humans, because otherwise, they did it change. Did it change stuff? No, okay. Just so they stay safe, because if they are too used to humans, then they can get themselves into danger, and they can get other humans into danger, because then they are not scared of humans, and some of them can be dangerous for humans.
Fear changes depending on the season. The yellow clouds you see is carbon dioxide building up in the atmosphere. In April, the CO2 levels in the northern hemisphere are at their highest, while the CO2 levels in the southern hemisphere are at their lowest. The places that have dense rainforests typically have the lowest CO2 levels. This is a hummingbird, and this is what a baby hummingbird looks like.
What the hell is that thing on his wings?
This university created a foldable Kevlar shield that will protect people from bullets. The hope is that after additional testing, this shield will become available to protect emergency personnel.
It was exciting to see that it did stop the bullets, and we were able to successfully demonstrate it with 9mm, 357 Magnum, and 44 Magnum pistols.
The federal agents that saw our initial prototype were really excited about it.
Their response was that this is a revolutionary product.
Hot dog.
This is what a pink elephant looks like. This baby elephant has a rare condition where it was born with a lack of pigment in its skin.
They call that pink. Here in France we will call that color kind of mole color.
This is what it looks like to juggle balls from a bird's eye view.
Again, those are like the bulldogs or the cats, but it's the opposite. They are so cute. I love them.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. NASA created this huge facility to test out their rocket engines. Every time they conduct a test, an enormous amount of hydrogen and oxygen gets mixed together. As a result, these engines are basically pumping water vapor into the atmosphere. After about an hour, this water vapor will eventually fall back down as rain.
You're telling me that we have a way to create rain. Please do. I'm already missing the days.
Because she heard a strange sound coming from her engine.
I'm already missing the days. It was very cool. Like later it was very cool and raining. Hi, look. Can you not scream and not make the poor cats scared?
He's the world champion in basketball freestyle.
Over 250 Amish men gather together to help move a barn.
I bet the other dude was not too pleased because, like, imagine you're like, hey, I'm here to teach people tricks, like a little trick, and then there's someone that knows way more than you coming there, like, acting like they want to learn the trick, and then they show you that they can do more than you, like, cool dudes, I guess. Go teach people tricks, then. More?
Sweden has begun creating electric roads for people to drive on. These roads will charge your car while you drive on it.
the car will automatically sense the power unit and start recharging the internal battery, once again leaving you to fully concentrate on driving.
So Death Stranding.
There is no electrical outlet or cords. The induction plate could even be built into your driveway.
This guy made himself his own automatic M&M launcher. That's in his video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later! Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. If you eat all this, you'll probably die. This isn't pasta. This is actually how many pharmaceutical companies make medicine. The ingredients are mixed together and pushed out into long, wet strands. After they go through this process, they'll be ready to be formed into pills and tablets. This is called the Flip, and it's a research vessel owned by the US Navy to study how the ocean works. What makes this so unique is that this boat is designed to float in a vertical position. The vertical position makes the vessel much more stable compared to a traditional boat. Someone discovered that the Google Maps car accidentally captured the moment a man started falling down the stairs.
Moments before disaster.
Carl, come on.
This company designed these incredibly powerful rings that glow in the dark.
I need one. I know what. If I ever got the incredible chance of getting proposed by, I want a ring like that. I don't want any fucking ring with like a stupid ass diamond on it. I want a ring of power. I want a fucking ring of power. I wanted something like written in there, like in Runic, in Elvish, like in whatever you want, that says something absolutely cool. I don't want any stupid ass diamond ring that cost $1 billion. Like, I don't care. I want a power, a ring of power.
This photographer likes to create movie action shots using toys.
You know what's the thing that I find very annoying about my memory is I have a very bad written memory. But you know what kind of memory I have that is very good and way too good? Visual memory. Because all these things, I'm like, I have already seen all of this, and I remember them well.
Little arms to capture food particles that float by.
And I was gonna go like shoop and yeah, I remember. I have too good of photographic memory. And the thing is, I could never use that photographic memory to remember stuff for exams. It would not work. My photographic memory does not work for words.
That's in this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
I'm gonna switch up a little bit. I don't think I've tried watching these videos on the channels, but I know that I have it in my stream folder, like website folders and stuff, so that must be something that I've heard good things of, or since some people watch these things and being safe to watch kind of stuff, and that are kind of in the same veins as Daily does this, so we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try. If there is something bad that happens, like if it's not good at all, we will, of course, switch out.
It's another Yodiville with Obi Yodi. How cool would it be to fly a drone through fireworks?
I don't know, show me. Show me. Basically living the hell of a bird going into a firework range, like no, oh no, oh no. Ooh, quality is bad though. And yeah. I mean, as long as you get into the ring, buddy. Ooh. Buddy, you just need to time yourself properly. You get there and seem like it's safe when that part comes in, so you can already kind of put yourself there and get in. There you go. Oh, not again! I've seen that dude. You already did that. Oh. I like to see it do it with other dudes. Like when it's dudes doing that, but I guess dudes don't usually do yoga stuff. Just realized that girl. Dude, let me tell you that actually, like, the way we see Japan, we think that Japanese girls, well, women, like you think of them like very shy, you know, very reserved, but actually sometimes they be silly and freaky like that. I mean, I'm saying that I'm kind of thinking that they are Japanese girl. Like I feel like I recognize the thing, but I hope that it's not something like another language that is very close by. No, okay. No, 100% Japanese. Japanese girl is just way too cute, like how? I wish it was me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And then you have that. And then you have that. You have cute Japanese girl, and then you have these two idiots.
I can't go around, bro.
Well, come on out.
Hey, this isn't a parking spot, bro. Drive. Drive, bro. Go. Drive.
I'll get my car.
I'm just saying.
I hit my fucking car.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
Keep playing with me, bro. Keep playing with me. Don't touch me, bro.
Excuse you? Please tell me it was staged. Please tell me it was staged, like holy shit. That's not okay. Come on, send them flying. I want to see them go like... Wah! Come on. I want to see some human flying. You want some entertainment? Go fly. And be free. Yeah, there you go.
Time to roll on out of here. See you next time in Yoderville. Bye.
Yeah, okay, you can tell, and I'm saying that like not in a negative way, like just you can tell that the dude is trying to have his own little daily dose of that kind of stuff, and that's good. Like it's nice to have like some diversity. All right, guess that's a yes on my book.
Yes, it is. It's Yoderville with Obiodi. Check out this exciting robot soccer game.
Come on, robot, you need to use the secret move. Get on the ground and be like, oh no, oh my leg, no, oh no. Need to use the secret move. Come on, where's the how do you call that, the referee?
Here's how to escape a jaguar. Hey, how did he do this?
I don't know, but we already saw them in the literal video that is after this one.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow,
Meow. Meow.
Fat cat.
Yeah.
Wait, can I come out the car and say?
Only in Florida. Yeah, Florida.
Why did the alligator cross the road?
Florida Gator.
Is he gonna get run over?
Dude, please don't. Again, someone that doesn't know to use the brakes. By the way, I had the situation yesterday when I took my car and at a moment where I needed to use my brakes very quickly. Let me tell you that when you use the brakes, your car stops kind of quickly. So whenever we see people that literally bump into stuff, you know, like they don't seem like they're stopping, just they don't know how to use their brakes. Let me tell you. Have a good luck, Lucy.
Told you there's a gun that can stop a drone midair. So this police officer demonstrates the process of taking down unwanted drones in a non-destructive way. With just one simple press, this device jams the drone's signals, cutting off its control and forcing it to land safely without causing damage to others or itself.
And that is around a 69 to open his Sony Open.
Final boss of timelines. Lord. When you wake up and you don't know what happened last night, what? I like that dog is like, yeah, you sleep with me, buddy. You sleep with me, buddy.
time to stop working. See you next time in Yoderville. Bye.
I think we have already seen some stuff from the all-rounder, but might as well try it again and see if it's good. Just making sure, just checking. I'd like for YouTube to be able to check into. Oh, that's gonna be a quick one, so never mind. It's basically just a meme. People arguing with each other because that's basically what they did, like these two idiots. Come on. What the fucking hell, YouTube? YouTube, do you want to work with us or no? No, is it too much to ask? Yeah, it's too much. Like literally, to make it work, I need to make a new tab. Like sometimes the tabs don't want to work anymore. That's so fucked up. Like YouTube. New tree.
Ha! New tree. Hey, what the heck?
He just sneezed all over me.
Onyo. Onyo. Ooh.
Get off the floor. No.
AR? What the fuck is VAR?
The last item wasn't scanned properly. Please remove it from the bagging area and try again.
Oh, VAR. Okay, D. Okay. Well, excuse me. What? Oh wait, sure. Fuck. I'm alright. I'm good. No. Oh no. Wait. Wait. How old is she supposed to be canonically in the movies compared to Han Solo?
Look at this. What, fucking SAT math problem over here.
Fucking hell.
Put the shopping away.
Qui t'a dit de prendre mon téléphone, hein, petit fournet? Donne-moi ça, vagabond sale. Hein, qui t'a dit de prendre mon téléphone?
Petit sale vagabond. Ah, random French videos, we love that. That was probably 19 at the time of the first movie. Okay, that's fine then.
Put a finger down if growing up your entire life revolved around being good at piano and violin, and so most of your time was spent in orchestra class, and coincidentally most of your friends were Chinese, and they were talking Chinese around you, and you want to know if they're talking bad about you or not. 所以你也开始学中文了。然后暑假到了的时候，你所有的中国朋友们都去了中国旅行，然后你带着在家努力学习中文，就是为了他们回来以后，你能知道他们是不是在你的背后嚼舌根。原来他们真的是。比方说，他们说你不配当第一首席，但是那个学期的第一个星期，你把他们说的话都在你的手机打出来，然后周末到了的时候，你把截图发给了他们，结果他们告诉了他们的爸爸妈妈，但是 音乐会的时候，你拉小提琴拉得比他们好，所以他们的爸爸妈妈很高兴的跟你一起说话，因为你会说一点中文，而且你拉得很好，所以他们对你的关注比他们自己的孩子还多了。而且7年以后，学习中文成为了你的生活中的很重要的事情。但是那个说最多的坏话的人，现在是个很有名的博主，他想跟你一起合作，但你不知道你应不应该。
That's a good moment to pause, but like, what did I just listen to?
Hi, I'm Connor, and welcome to my...
Was that supposed to be a game of that you have your 5 fingers up, and if like the person like says something, and if it happened to you, you have 1 finger going down, and so the joke was that it was so fucking long. It was like, yes, very relatable.
My hinge. I'm a simple guy. I like rom-coms,
Oh my.
country music, maybe a cheeky cigarette after a drink or 2. Sue me. Anyways, here's some background music for while you scroll.
Yeah.
Audio engineer. Okay, that's why.
Alright, get out of here.
Oh no. Girl, you're damn cute. I love your dress. The cat. How can you be so much of a toxic loser when you're playing chess? Like, excuse you, what the fuck? Poor fucking cat. Oh shit, what was I? Yeah.
Because you chose it. Graduates, I want all of you to look to the person on your left. I'm serious, look to the person on your left. Look to the right. Now look up at the ceiling. Good boy.
Oh, fuck yeah. This looks fun. Blows a French smell, lift the flap.
I mean, have you heard what the champion have been accusing each other of? Toxic as fuck, oh my lord. I mean, the only chess thing I remember is, like, accusing a dude that won of cheating and having, like, a vibrator in his ass to tell him how to play or something like that, and I'm like, what? Like, at this point, I feel like you'd better just learn chess than learning all the possible way of how the vibrator can vibrate, in which way and stuff like that, and understanding that, oh yeah, this is supposed to mean that, yes, I take my rook in a W27, yes. Yeah, vibrating butt plug for getting Morse code moves sent to him. Some people need to get the vibrator up their ass to understand how... Like, I mean, I don't know if it was true. I feel like it was untrue. I've not heard the story being true, so I feel like it was just baseless accusation. But people need to have a vibrator up their ass to understand how it feels like to have a vibrator up their ass. Definitely not true. Yeah, okay. Like, thanks the Lord. For a second, I was like, maybe imagine if it was actually true. That would have been weird. But yeah, no. Mimi, how could you know what it feels like? You know, we experiment stuff on our whole body. You know, I've had a moment where I was like all by myself during university, and I was like, hey, there's no one around. I can try stuff, buy stuff, and try and see how it goes, and experiment and see if I like things or not. Yeah. I've learned things like big is not necessarily good. Yeah. Size matters, but not in the way you think. Yeah.
And guess what it is? Okay. Ooh, don't know, man. Oh shit.
After weeks of waiting, finally we know who the next panelist
Finally, we know.
We're gonna go around.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got love. We're just gonna. Boom. POV JFK.
Aww.
Dude.
Oh my god. Why can't you be that cute? Oh, fuck you.
Bro, I went to McDonald's and got a 4-piece nugget meal thing. And I was looking at it. I got a double nugget, so I got 5 fucking nuggets, bro.
Yay. That was your nugget tax. I feel like your dog is not educated then. This is stupid.
I can't believe this, right? So, Curly with Chance of Meatballs, they've just, this is the end credits. They've just saved the world from the Flinfliver or whatever they call it.
Flinsimifer.
The Flinsimer, thank you. And then they show in the end credits every country getting cleaned up. So you get New York, right? Oh, derelict. Oh, it's lovely. It's got pineapple on the head. Funny. Great. Yeah, great. Oh, Paris. Fixed. And now the Leaning Tower of a baguette. There's a baguette, yeah. The America, done.
More schmorf.
Great Wall of China. No longer corn. Then you get the UK. Nothing changes! Nothing changes! I live here! And nothing changes! It's dark and miserable, and then it's dark and miserable.
Yeah, at least your fucking Eiffel Tower is not made of fucking baguette.
It's dark and miserable! They're right! They're right! But they could have at least given us, beans on toast or something. But they give us nothing!
Whoa. That's 36. Bullseye to win. You know where the bullseye is.
I taped
Do
it
not
down to
test
my
grandma.
cat's head.
Where's Mars? Mars.
That's not the direction of the house. Oh lord, buddy.
Only one rider. Only one
I'm sorry, budgie. I'm sorry, budgie, but yeah,
Go, really
it
slow
is
back
what it
whenever I
is.
do, the heavy metal sound.
Gitti.
Can someone please explain to me why your baby always knows when you are home? She's been out like a light when it's at my house. It's like she knows we've entered the driveway.
I don't know, maybe because she went literally, just give a because she went literally like, maybe. Maybe. Maybe because then she understands that that's supposed to be the noise and sound and vibration for home. Yeah, I think like no, she knows.
Why? I think someone in the office is possessed by an owl.
Someone in the office is possessed by an owl?
Yeah.
Who? Turn that damn thing off.
Turn that damn
好好看的狗狗呀！不对呀，这怎么配的了？这是啊，你看他俩配的。哦，对，他俩是他的儿子。
I believe the children are our future.
Ow.
Teach them well, and they will steal your purse.
Oh. It makes me think of that thing about like the Uma Musume gacha game where that horse apparently that has a horse girl assigned as that horse that used to do races a decade ago, and that horse apparently got shit stat in the game. Like the devs made it shit stat for the horse because that horse never won a race, and probably Blind are trying their best to win using that horse, and I find that so fucking cute. I need to watch Uma Musume at some point. I want to see my girl a golden sheep. I like her. Like,
Hi.
Hi.
That is Ellie.
Hi. Hi, baby.
He was outside and then he freaked out, and now I've never seen him act like this. He's like shoving his face against me.
That's because that's not your cat.
Wait, who the fuck are you? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, you got two cats now.
To proceed, I must now ask if any person here present.
No. Carl, you're making a mistake. Come back with me. Dolphin. Okay, no, sorry, I don't like dolphins. Yeah, they act like they're all cute and nice, and when they bully a pufferfish, they do an R on another female dolphin and stuff like that. Hell no. Hell no. We don't stand for dolphin on this channel. Alright, one more, and I think we might... well, it's only 2 hours. I need to do something else then. Like, I feel like I want to do something else after watching some videos. Maybe we can watch some... Maybe we're gonna watch some guides on Digimon World 1 and try to understand how the fuck are we supposed to play the game properly without spoiling ourselves. I just imagine someone being paid to stealthily opening and closing the door.
What the fuck is...
Lord. ¿Quieres? Fine. Jose, look, it's a running Eevee. Oh no! I thought they were going to help the Eevee, but no, they're like, no, racing. Oh, come on, Eevee.
Failing.
No, he's nervous. Oh,
what?
Oh, 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 oh. That cat got the room, yeah. He's got the mind. Artist mind.
Ecke Schwalbacher. Schönbergstraße, Ecke Schwalbacher. Und vielleicht einen Abschleppwagen. Wir brauchen einmal Unterstützung der Schönbergstraße, Ecke Schwalbacher und einen Abschleppwagen. Ich hab dir gesagt, die Kurve ist eng. Ich bin total... Ich hab gesagt, die Kurve ist eng! Haben wir noch Bonbons? Ja, klar.
Oh, no. Poor kid.
Was ist los?
Damn, that's sufficient. It's Friday in California. Yeah, I know. Yeah, knock the fuck out. Ooh, is that like a basement or something? I guess.
Oh. Girl, take the potato.
Take the fucking potatoes, girl.
Duetting this until this woman permanently destroys her lungs with toxic gas. So first we got ammonia-based toilet cleaner, okay? And that's bleach batter. Okay, you've made mustard gas.
You're still fucking doing this? I'm trans now. That's how much fucking time has passed since I last ratioed you. Shut the fuck up.
The worst part is I think I already seen that video, but bloody hell, like, girl, so much time has passed, but you literally transition, like, girl. Oh. Damn. Your cat is a brat. I mean, there's enough space for you to lay in the bed with the cat. To lay in bed with the cat.
I'm off.
No, outside. Okay. No, no. 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 Oh Lord, girl, don't. Girl, don't. Don't.
Yo, what? There's no way.
Quicksand?
Danger. Quicksand. That's crazy, bro.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Girl, open it now. She said, What is it? Oh. What'd you get, baby? Oh, bravo, mama. Nothing.
I mean, girl, you're alright. If you like the thing, just give me the money. I gotta say, I need to see if I am able to do that, but I think I can't. I don't think my arms are strong enough at the moment to lift my whole body.
Fuck that.
And goodbye. Damn cat. Who needs a dog when you have a cat?
So one of my glasses did fall out, but we are on the right track. We are getting it back in. See?
The amount of time I have had that happen to me, and I had glasses where I only had like the rim, I think that's how you call that, for the glasses. I only had the upper side of the glasses being rim, and the lower side of the glass was how am I forgetting that word? Just a line. Shoot, how am I forgetting that word? What is going on with my brain? More time goes on, the more I feel like I have something in my brain. Right. Jeez. I really need to get my brain checked. This is worrisome. I only had like a thread back in the day, so every time my glasses would fall, it was a hell of a time to put the glass back into the frame and stuff. I just forgot the word for the rim. Yes. Like, it was annoying as hell. Like, and the amount of time it would happen, fucking hell.
Hey, baby, come to Dubai.
No, don't come to Dubai. Yeah, I prefer to come to Poland. Don't go to the city of R word, if you see what I mean. The city of, hey, if you are a girl and you are invited to go there, don't, because otherwise you might get kidnapped and forced to work there. Your passport is gonna get confiscated by the people that are employing you, and you can be sure that you're gonna get yourself R-worded, unfortunately. So do yourself a favor if you are a beautiful girl and like you show beautifully on Instagram, on social medias, and you get a thing from Dubai telling like, hey, we are paying you to come here and stuff like that. Do not accept that. Do not. Give yourself a solid. Don't accept that. It's not worth it. And most of the time, also the money is not worth it. Just don't. Like, I've heard stories. I've heard things. I've heard like horror stories of women getting hired there and managing to escape, and then going to the police to say like, hey, that is happening, it's illegal. And literally the police people there, even like female police officers, were basically telling them like, hey, it's your fault and stuff like that. Telling you, hey, are you married? No? And you had sex with people despite the fact that you didn't want to, and it's not your fault technically? Well, I am not gonna take you seriously, because here in this part of the world, as a woman, you're supposed to be married already, and you're only supposed to give your body to your husband. So yeah, don't go to Dubai. Don't go to this place. Don't go to these places. Stay safe.
Habibi, I came to Poland. Where are you? Yalla.
Andreas, Habibi, you really thought I will not find you?
Where is it?
Where'd it go?
Oh my lord, that's such a cute fucking cat. never put this banger on. Yeah, sometimes it do be like that. Especially when I was at university, at the apartment all by myself. No!
Buster, damn it!
Stop spending your money on stupid shit.
You need your glasses to be stupidly big like that? Ma'am, do you need your hair being done well like that? That's kind of stupid shit. You don't need to do that. You can just wash your hair and brush them normally and then they are good, right? Ma'am, I'm sure if the video quality was better, I could see probably earrings. I'm sure I could probably see a little bit of makeup as well, just a tiny bit. Ma'am.
On stupid shit.
Ma'am. Let people buy stupid shit and enjoy their time on this wretched earth.
Free come on trading cards, $4.50. Look, I'm looking for the one-of-one teacher card. Contains 27 trading cards. Okay.
It's actually one-of-one feature card.
Okay, what are we talking about? Pokemon?
Okay. Alright. Okay, we got Asymptote. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, see, look, pre-Calmon. Asymptote, Bounded.
My director joined the line.
Continuity.
Who joined it? My director.
Degree. Exponential function.
Why is on fire?
Function.
Okay.
Geometric sequence.
Nice. Is everybody joining?
Horizontal asymptote. Intercept. Justify. Key features. Limits.
That's so
Modeling. Maybe. Nonlinear function. Odd function. Oh yeah. Good pull. Periodic. Quadratic. Rational function.
Good pull.
Sine. Oh, sine's a good pull. Transformations. Oh, the unit circle. That's a good one.
Probably 35 cents.
Vertical asymptote. Window settings. X-intercept. Y-intercept. Zeros. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You fucked up. Oh. Just stupid. Hold on. It's only been 2 hours and 25 minutes, and for some reason I feel like it's been 3 to 4 hours already. Damn, that's how tired I am today. I want one more. One more. One more. One more. One more, and you know what we're gonna try? We're gonna try to find what's next order? Yeah. Oh my god. I don't want next order. One more and then we'll watch a few videos like beginner guides for Digimon World. To see.
Excuse me, can I go to the bathroom?
I don't know.
Can you? Yes, I can.
Can I go to the bathroom?
He's just easily impressed. He can.
Holy shit, dude! What the fuck? Are you serious?
I wish that I could go back in school just for like a few seconds anytime I needed to go to the bathroom, and if someone Like, actually in France, we don't have that thing where they would say, I don't know, can you? They would say, couldn't you go during the break? And I'd be like, woman? Sir? Bitch? I don't think you'd think that if I needed to go during the break, I would have gone during the break. You don't know how my fucking bladder works. My bladder will be like every hour I need to go to the toilet. No. I need to go now, not during the break. And I would always say like, I can you go during the break? No, I didn't want it to go during the break. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. And I'd be the one to speedrun my way to the toilets, take a piece, and then speedrun my way back to the classroom.
Daisy who?
They see me rolling.
Get a M&M McFlurry.
I'm sorry, the ice cream machine is not working.
Would you like ice cream? Yeah. Yeah?
Oreo bar.
Oreo bar? There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The machine's down, so ice cream? We got Oreo, we got chocolate vanilla in here. Here you go.
Oh no. You don't want to make ice cream and stuff at your fucking McDonald's or whatever fast food that is. Just don't have it in the first place. I really want that mouse.
Uy, qué bonito perrito, qué
Oh.
hermoso. Ay, qué bonito perrito. ¿Tú eres la Crazy?
Oh, no, that.
Qué bonito perrito.
Yeah, I was gonna say that dog doesn't want you to get closer. Wait, I was not reading. I was not reading. Japanese people confess to the crush. If you call your crush and tell her your feelings, I will give you 5,000 yen.
もしもし。もしもし。お疲れ。お疲れ。ちょっとさ、一つちょっと聞きたいことあって。ちょっと今度さ、二人でさ、飯でも行かね。ご飯？そうそうそう。気になってて、ゆうきのこと。そうなの？そう。ご飯いいよ。行こう。マジ？いいよいいよ。ありがとう。ありがとう。こちらこそありがとう。じゃあね、お疲れ。
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, it felt so great because every fucking time in my life, like, I was somewhere out of all the times, only twice it worked. Only, well, actually no, only 3 times it worked. Three times? Yeah, only 3 times it worked. Gee. Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to design that? Can we go next? Ah.
Can I fart real quick or no?
It's free country, dude.
This is what I said on marriage. You wanted him. Dancing for people at the bar.
985跟985都是为了生活嘛，工作不分贵贱。你叫我以后在亲戚面前怎么抬得起头？
That sentence is so fucking annoying. Like that sentence, be like, I don't give a shit, but I can be a subject of conversation when you talk to the others, like mother and stuff like that. I don't give a shit. That's not my problem. That's yours. But if you have no interesting thing to talk about with others, and the only subject you can talk about is me, then it's on you, girl.
I was in high school. The girl that I was dating was busy one Saturday, but she texted me and said, like, hey, you can come over, but, you know, I have to do some yard work. So I said, okay, if I can help out, I'll sure come over. So I drive 20 minutes over to her house, and I get there, and it's just her dad outside, and he's raking up leaves in the front yard. He's like, here, grab a rake. I'm like, okay, sure. So we do some yard work for like an hour and a half. And then all of a sudden, my girlfriend comes out of the house, and she sees me there with her dad and goes, what are you doing here? And I said, where were you at this entire time when I was raking with your dad? And she said, I was taking a nap. I didn't invite you over here. And I look over at her dad, and he just gave me one of these. That fucker stole her phone and texted me from it so he could have help raking up the fucking yard.
Oh, Lord. I mean, hey, at least that means that the dad is already taking you in, buddy. His daddy's like, yeah. Like, I'll be looking at that like, damn, motherfucker. Now you better give me your daughter now. You better say yes.
You want me to repeat?
No.
Why don't we do this? Let's take a quick break. When we get back, we'll get an honest answer.
We're not going to Jimmy Kimmel the situation.
No, we're gonna come right back.
No, we're not going to come right back.
Okay.
We're not going to Jimmy Kimmel the situation.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's that dumbass.
Okay. Fair enough.
You asked me a serious question, and I'm going to take some time to think about my answer.
Yeah, great. I don't think you have the brain capacity for that, buddy.
Now repeat the question.
Okay, do you consider a hot dog a sandwich?
That dude is a dumbass. Trump too, but yeah. Kanye West is a fucking dumbass. Yeah.
Not the apple. Not the pineapple.
Yes.
Hello, sir?
Yeah?
Okay. Can you hear okay?
What do you need?
Look.
Whoops.
Yep.
What happened, man?
Yep. I was coming from the corner, right? And then another car from this corner. You know how cars from right here come from the corner fast, right? That fucking fool, bro, came from the corner like this. Shh. And I went to the left, and you know, cause I have a kind of fast car. I went to the left, and when I went to the left, I tried to, I pressed on pedal. I'm not gonna lie. I pressed on pedal. When I pressed on pedal to go on the left, I lost it.
And you are just doing them as shit things and finished in there. And you should have just been honest and be like, I'm sorry, sir. I fucked up. I did some very silly, stupid, young person things, you know, like very stupid. I was just drifting around and then I lost control of my car like an idiot and I ended up in your fence. I'm very sorry, sir. Can we try to work it out? Can I Can we see like how much it's gonna cost for me to repair that or whatever? Like, can we talk this out? Let's be honest, and then get fucked over.
This is exactly what Luke 1 communicates when the angel talks to Mary. Check this out. Mary was a pick-me girl for God and was simping for him in prayer when the angel Gabriel appeared to her and said, "Ayo, you're a real one and the top G is feeling you." But she thought his compliment was sus and gave him the side eye. So he said, "Baby girl, chill. God sent me to tell you you've passed his vibe check. And low-key, he wants you to have the main character. You name him Jesus, and they will all say, he's him."
It's him.
She said, "How can this be since I promised him my body count will always be 0? Respectfully. He said, "This ain't about cuffing season, for the Holy Spirit will live rent-free in you, and your boy Jesus will be a divine bro. Besides, your cousin Elizabeth is with child, she who is already older than a boomer and whose husband is way past beekeeping age." So Mary said, "Bet." Gabriel left her on red, and she let the Holy Spirit cook.
Optimum Prime!
Optimum Prime!
Optimum Prime!
Oh Lord, think before you do that. Think of the time it's gonna take you to get all these fucking balls. What's that? Was there a fake dog in there? Where's the fake dog? You piece of shit. I hope it's not your boyfriend, because if that's your boyfriend, if I were like, well, you're sleeping on the couch tonight, or whether I'm gonna go somewhere else, like, I have a good fun by yourself, I'm gonna do something else by myself, then no. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh Lord, I'm feeling tired right now. It's only been 2 hours and 40 minutes. Why am I tired? I'm drinking coffee. I shouldn't be tired. Why am I tired? Well, because I'm just watching videos. I'm not being very active. Probably that. Probably that. I'm forgetting to do something. I should have my stream avatar stuff running when I'm doing that. So the little guys running around. Fuck. Autism and freedom. Yes. Okay, I just want to see, is that video an actual guide as to how to do stuff properly? Like, I'd like to watch a guide with you guys. I'm trying to understand stuff. I don't think that is, right? That doesn't seem like a guide at all. Because I've seen a beginner guide, quote unquote, and that was not really explaining a lot. It was trying to stay spoiler free. Oh, Wolf is starting as true. Yeah, I did do a 24-hour stream yesterday. I'm gonna be if you were to oh, okay. Alright. I'm trying to find something. Yeah, I have a poop emote. I have a poop picture that I made myself on my making me think that I shouldn't be on that. Shouldn't be on that. And of course, for some reason, then you're going to reset my search. Oh well, I guess. Is there really? No, there's no way. Guide. Is there no fucking guide for that game existing? Like, because I watched that one, I watched that guide. Doesn't really tell you much. Like, it's cool, but not enough cool that I'm like understanding what I should be focusing on, how I should be doing stuff and whatnot. Yeah, and then it's just like too much advanced stuff, like secret things and whatnot, which I'm not interested. I don't want to get some tips and stuff. I don't want to get some secret stuff. Oh, which was that? Let's see. Let's see, and then maybe let's see if I did some mistake. Camera. Camera, can you stop? Can you? I don't understand why it does that. That's way too much difficulty keeping itself up. Anyway. Thanks, Made Boosy. Hi, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome. Yay. Welcome. Let's watch that. Maybe that's gonna be the last one for the day.
Digimon World is a difficult game.
You don't say.
Anyone who's played it is going to argue with me when I say that. But for those who haven't played Digimon World or know little about it, let me just explain why Digimon World is difficult. So number one, and I think the main thing that will turn people off the game, is the virtual pet side of things, i.e. maintaining your Digimon's health and well-being, making sure it's fed, making sure it's happy, making sure it's disciplined, training your Digimon, and making sure it doesn't get sick. These things on their own wouldn't make the game difficult necessarily. However, first of all, balancing this with the rest of the game, which we'll get to, is a challenge to say the least. But further, the UI, I want to say, isn't particularly descriptive. For instance, happiness and discipline don't have numbers attached to them. However, to digivolve a Digimon, a certain number is required because it's a meter out.
Yeah, but that I understand.
There's the requirements for Digivolution.
I know there is to gauge, and when one is filled, that's at least 50.
And are never really explained in game. I mean, back in the day, before the internet was what it was today, I used to use a little guidebook which speculated on certain stats that you needed to get certain Digimon.
Yeah, and the guidebook literally straight up was bullshit. Like all the Digivolution stuff they were talking about, they were mostly wrong on all of them. From what I've heard and seen online, like the guide was shite. Like they got like some stuff right, but most of the stuff was not good at all.
And even with the internet, shout out to anyone who used NeoSeeker back in the day, or still does, there was never really concrete stats available or requirements.
It took years to have actual knowledge
requirements. I'd
and
try
data
all of
mining.
them and I'd never end up getting them. Most likely because I didn't understand how many of the requirements you need to reach. I remember pouring hours into this game as a child and always ending up with Sukamon or Numamon, rarely getting a Tyrannomon or a Centaurumon, which was always great. I do believe once my brother ended up getting an Andromon, but outside of that, I didn't even see an Ultimate Digimon outside of guides. And while we're on the subject of Digivolution requirements, what even is a care mistake? For sure, I know that letting your Digimon poop on the ground is one.
Don't do the bonus try.
Digimon will get you them. However,
it's not
there are
worth
certain
it.
Things like going to sleep hungry, battling while hungry,
Yeah.
etc., that are still debated whether or not these are care mistakes, to my knowledge anyway, or so I've seen online. And there's no way of testing this because there's no in-game meter for care mistakes. So you never really know how many you have until you digivolve and...
My brother in hell And no way that you're not using a cheat to always get the bonus try right. Ain't no fucking way. You did not do that by yourself. That's something that's being done automatically.
You didn't get the Digimon you wanted.
It's always the same sequence as well, like same speed of going.
Especially in the wild battles. You know, the Roman Digimon that are just around and respawn if you leave the screen. A lot of those can just beat you, even if you have a champion Digimon in the later areas, or even an ultimate Digimon. And I'm not complaining, but it is, I would say, objectively difficult. Like, I've beat the game a few times now, and I still avoid a lot of these Digimon, whether they just have really powerful attacks or if it's a gank fight. And a lot of them are in unfortunate positions, like the one outside the Overdell that is quite difficult to dodge. And I've also heard on the subject of care mistakes that running away from a battle counts. I'm not actually sure if that's true, but that's my point. It's very vague.
Okay, wait, so there's the introduction.
Maybe you might be thinking, why are you so heavily criticizing a game that you claim to love? And
6 minutes and 17 seconds.
While technically all of this is a critique
of an introduction is way too much, buddy.
Vague.
That's way too long of an introduction, buddy. If you want to give tips for people and stuff, like, it's nice that you introduce, but that's way too long, buddy. It's way too long.
Certain things are, and having to work them out to the mystery/surprise of getting the Digimon you want or getting something completely different. Balancing all this stuff is the game, and I do love the game. And further, you should be able to critique something that you love, and you can love something even if it is, at times, needlessly difficult, I want to say. That being said, I'm not recording this video to...
I mean, yeah, I fucking love Sonic Adventure 2, for example. That's one of the biggest examples I can take, but bloody hell, when I redid the game, like, on the channel, and also, like, even a couple, maybe a year before doing it on the channel, like, bloody hell did I agree that the game has a lot of flaws, a lot of problems. And that's why, when I added it then on Steam, and played on Steam, I put, like, a shitload of mods to fix stuff.
Complain about a 25-year-old game. Instead, if you stick with me, you'll see that I'm leading up to something, but we're getting to that. So
well, I can complain about a 20-year-old game.
Videos, most popularly, if that's a word, my first playthrough of Digimon World on the channel, which I'll put on the screen now. I'm sure if you're watching this, you've probably seen it. It is literally the most popular thing I've ever done. But anyway,
like, literally, as I said yesterday when I played, Tomba 2 was released on October 28th of 99, so it was almost a year after Digimon World. Bloody hell, am I happy that I was playing that instead of Digimon World 1. Because at least I was having fun for hours and hours on end. And not crying and trying to play that game.
Because I'm a small channel, and therefore I have to assume this is your first time seeing me. I read all my comments and reply to most of them. And on all of my Digimon World videos, there are comments reflecting the general consensus that people who played this as a kid found it incredibly difficult and never beat it. I think, honestly, 19 times out of 20, when a comment is put on my video and it's someone telling me about their childhood and playing this game, the two most notable things are that the game was too difficult and that their person loved it and it's so nostalgic.
I think people need to make a difference, like, to understand the difference between something that is difficult and something that is unfair and punishing. Digimon World 1 is not difficult, it is punishing. Even when you got all the information that that game is not difficult, it's punishing. And unfair. And because of that, because it's unfair and punishing, it has an artificial difficulty. Metroid Dread is difficult. Very difficult. And I will not say that the game is unfair, and I will not say that the game is, well, maybe it is a tiny bit punishing, but it is punishing the same way that Dark Souls can be punishing. Like if you mess up something, you die quickly. But Metroid Dread, I would say, is difficult. It asks a lot of skills that people playing Metroid games, like usual Metroid games, are not prepared for unless they played Samus Return on the DS, on 3DS I think it was, loved it and mastered it. Then they are ready for Metroid Dread. Otherwise they will not be ready and the game will be hella difficult. That was my case. That was my case. Digimon World 1 is not difficult. It is unfair and punishing.
Oh, and also there's a lot of comments that reminisce on their Digimon turning into poop, which I think is an experience everyone shares, and everyone who's played this game has gone through at least once. And basically,
I think that's at least the beautiful thing about that game, is like every people that played it back in the day could like talk to their friend and be like, did you just let me is it Control 2? Which one is it? It's Control 2, but the problem is I am Did you get a new Numemon too? Yeah, I got the new Numemon too. Did you spend 5 hours trying to fix the new Numemon? I spent 5 hours trying to fix the Numemon. It was horrible. Everyone, like all the kids, could have this little experience in the school courtyard, talking about how shitty the experience was. At least that's the thing. At least that's the beautiful thing about that game. They could all talk about how horrible the experience was. Yeah, they could do that for sure. Like the hell.
I resonate with that because, as I've pretty much stated in all my videos on Digimon World, and as is stated in the title of my most popular video, as I mentioned before, it took me till I was 25 to beat this game, and since then I've beat it a few times, and it's really rewarding. The first time, incredible. The second time, also incredible. When you understand the game, it actually becomes a joy to play. Even the more annoying stuff like training becomes a lot less monotonous. So now that I'm done explaining why the game is difficult, let me share with you some tips and...
I don't feel like you explain why the game is difficult. You did... I'm sorry, I'm like being very critical on the video, but might as well. You did not really explain why the game is difficult. I don't think in these 6 minutes you really explain why the game was difficult. Like, if you want to go with the difficulty of the game that I think is more like unfairness and being very punishing, you could say that the quote-unquote difficulty of the game resides in managing your resources, managing the time that you have with your Digimon, trying to ensure that you are raising your Digimon stats properly to get the right Digivolution. And because you have no idea how to raise the stat of your Digivolution, you will end up with something that you don't want, might end up with a Numemon, or yeah, just try to not ending with anything and getting the Numemon, because that's basically how you get a Numemon, is by not being able to get any Digivolution, like not having the requirement for any Digivolution. That's the difficulty. The strength of the wild Digimon is a difficulty, because you have no way of knowing whether or not you're gonna be ready to fight said Digimon. So it's like a little bit of understanding, like not understanding, like a little bit of trying and seeing that you do not have the right level for that, and if you are in a zone where the Digimon are exponentially stronger than you, you don't have enough time to realize that and try to run away, you're probably gonna get one-shot. There, in a few seconds, I have enumerated a few of the quote-unquote difficulty that is more about unfairness than difficulty. Some of them are difficulty. Like resource management is a difficulty. At the start of the game, the food management is a little bit unfair. But then after that, it starts to just be difficult rather than unfair. Like, where I am in the game, like when I left yesterday, it's more about it being difficult than being unfair, but at the start it was very unfair rather than difficult. Like the Gabumon I had literally shredded my entire resources. And let's not talk about the Numemon shit.
General knowledge that helped me beat Digimon World. So as always, if you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more content. It really does help. And maybe comment down below and let me know how I helped. Or if there's something that I missed, a lot less monotonous.
Oh no.
So now that I'm done explaining, or if there's something that I missed, comment down below and help out everyone else. Cool. With that long ass intro out of the way, let's get into tip number 1. And I think this one is one that anyone can benefit from, and that is recruit priority Digimon first. That meaning there are certain Digimon that you want in your city, and there are some that you can kind of live without.
I'm still unsure of what I want to do because I'm gonna try to go back on the game next week. I will try. And I will patch my game. I will use the Vice patch that makes things like there is a lot of quality of life stuff in there that I will use for sure. I am unsure if I want to restart my game, like start over. Basically, I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like I should probably do that and try to have like a fresh try again. Like, not get Gabumon for the start, just get Hagumon and try to have like a better start, try to get Greymon because now I understand a little bit more how it goes and stuff like that. Like, just retry. I think I should do that. Like, I should patch my game and restart. Which is probably what I'm gonna do. I can't see. I'll see. And yeah, and little thing. I want to take the time. I don't know if people are being like are watching, paying attention. People, if people are there. I have started to prepare stuff for Digitize, so I have my 3DS overlay over there. It was done very quick, like not very quick. It took me a little bit of time to try to get something. I am not very used to making overlays, so I just went with okay, a vibe that I think is nice for me, so I went with that. So just to quickly show, that's gonna be the screen for the game. That's gonna be the second screen. The screen is screaming. The second screen for, you know, like the bottom screen of the DS, and I made that in case I want something for the chat. Like, I don't know, something for the chat. I could try having chat going on, but I know that you guys, are more like lurking and vibing quietly, which is fine. So I don't know if that's any very useful. I can probably see, like, I could probably make my model that big. Make my model go there. Yay! I am in the summoning circle. I need to see what I've done for that. Like, do I have a customization for that? Anyway, just wanted to show that because I will probably try Digitize next week. Probably trying to also play more Digimon World 1 and try to not die inside, so getting myself pumped with a little bit of hopefully a better Digimon game.
Just as an example, I always make sure to get Palmon in the first day because I want a champion Digimon as soon as I can, and most of them come with a weight requirement, and small meat or just regular meat doesn't really help that much.
There you go. There you go. That means that literally when you start your game, you are almost certain to get Numemon because you cannot get that weight requirement unless you speedrun to Palmon, which is probably not something you'll get first time because you don't know. You don't know, and you might get Palmon too late. If you don't get it the first day, you're not starting to cash in with the weight. And even there, you're still not in a place where you can just pump the meat. So the thing you need to do is day one, train a little bit, go get Palmon if you can. Then whenever it's time, go to Colemon, reach the other side, go get Betamon, then come back to the city, and then from there you can buy meat. You can get your big meat from Palmon, and then you force feed that poor Agumon to get Greymon, because that's the only way for you to get Greymon properly. And then maybe you can enjoy the game.
And I suppose, more importantly, when you do get a champion Digimon, regular meat isn't going to fill them up, especially at the rate that you get it from the meat farm. So it's important to upgrade that as soon as possible to make sure you have all the food you need, because it's scarce enough as is. Other good examples are Kunamon, who will make it easier to get to an actual important Digimon, Coelamon, who lets you get to the tropical jungle and also opens a shop if you recruit him. And the same goes for Betamon, and those last two are quite important because not only do they open the shop, which gives you access to healing items and unlimited food, but also you don't even have to battle them, you just have to go talk to them, so it's quite easy to get them early on, and they're very helpful. Other great examples include Centaurimon, who opens the clinic, which is better for resting when your Digimon's tired, which means you can train more. Birdramon,
yes, Centaurimon is
and being able
not
to fly
hard to get, you just need to get there.
And when available, Kabuterimon and Kawagomon, as they're going to upgrade your gym. And again, you don't even have to fight them, you just have to catch Seadramon, which can be a bit tricky. Oh, and I suppose you do need Greymon in your town to recruit them, so that fight is kind of a roadblock there. But still, more efficient training is always a win, and it's going to say...
Oh, you need Greymon to go recruit the two Kabuterimon. Oh, Lord. I mean, I can't even get the two of them that early because Greymon is a hard fight, I've seen.
Save you time in the long run. And as an extension of that, Piximon to an extent is also an important recruit. However, to beat Piximon, typically you're already going to need a powerful ultimate Digimon, and perhaps more importantly, his training guide costs, I think, 50,000 bits, and that's not easy to come by unless you use tip number 2, which I will segue to now. So, getting bits in Digimon World can be a challenge.
That's advanced tips. If you are gonna talk about the... Yeah, you're gonna talk about the Yeti Digimon. That's advanced tip. You need to get there. You need to do so much stuff. These tips are not really nice for people starting out the game or anything. It's good for people that are kind of already in there and maybe struggles to get more stuff. Like, that's not good
tips. Especially due to the difficulty of some of the fights and kind of the scarcity, I suppose, of the bits dropped per fight, with only one-time recruitment fights dropping a significant amount of money for the most part, like Machinedramon at the very end of the game. And I say this with all the love in my heart, especially as someone who grew up playing MapleStory and Warcraft, and still plays MapleStory to an extent, but no one likes grinding, it's boring. And therefore,
I don't mind
really
grinding if it's
because you don't have the bits
not struggle
and items like healing, MP floppies, autopilots, portable potties, etc. So
I'd like to someone explain to me why does Piximon needs, I think it needs 15 minimum failing mistakes. Like, why do you need so much failing mistakes?
How are you meant to make money without grinding?
What does it think is like you need to shit yourself 15 times.
Bits? Here's how. I also just want to say I didn't come up with this. However, I am going to call it the Mojimon method. So what you do, you buy any amount of medium recoveries from the item shop for 500 apiece. You then go to Friesland and speak to one of the Mojimon traders who will offer you a super defense disc for a medium recovery. Now this in and of itself is time consuming because you can only trade 1 for 1 at a time. However, if you do this, you will notice your £500 medium recovery can be traded for a super defense disc. I can't exactly remember how much these sell for, but trust me, it's a lot more than 500. So when you're done trading, you head on back to the item shop, sell all the defense discs you have now, which should give you more money than you started with. You then spend all this money on medium recoveries, go back to Friesland, rinse and repeat, and there you have it, infinite money. Well, in theory anyway, provided you don't get bored and give up. Just 2 side note tips on this one. A, I always like to leave enough money so that I can fly to Friesland via Birdramon, so I don't max out the amount of medium recoveries I can get. I always leave enough money there, but you don't have to if you like walking or if you don't really care. And
I feel like that if I ever get to that point in the game when I have the Yeti, I will just allow myself to have infinite money, just to make so, like, money is no longer supposed to be an issue. Fuck it. Now we ball. But if I can just do that, and I have the ability to spare me the mindless grind, okay, no.
Another thing to note, I've never had it happen to me personally, but I've heard it can happen. Trading repeatedly with Mojimon can result in a glitch where you get stuck in Mojimon, and you can get soft locked this way. So what I would say is be careful, first of all, but second of all, always take an autopilot with you. I mean, I would anyway, but just in case, that's really the only way to get out.
Oh, and you can only get them one by one. Yeah, I'm definitively using cheat codes for that.
You'll be doing a lot of it. No, really, a lot. I always make the joke that 90% of a Digimon World playthrough is spent in the green gym. And while this isn't actually true, it may feel like it if you don't optimize your training. So, the first and most obvious ways to upgrade your gym are through recruits. So, as I mentioned before, Guagumon and Kabuterimon in Beetleland and Piximon all contribute towards the gym, but there is a secret, and I use that word lightly because the game does tell you about it, specifically Koromon, I believe. But yes, a secret way to upgrade each piece of equipment in the gym, and that is training on it with a baby Digimon.
Train 10 times on each of them except the brain one, where you just do the MP one, it does the brain one at the same time.
To when it digivolves, but if you stick to one piece of equipment while it's still a fresh out of the egg baby Digimon, the equipment will...
And accurate, it's fresh out of the thing, like it's a baby Digimon or in training. It's like the 2 first stages, it will work, and it's for your game, like for the whole game, so you can do them, you can do 5 on the whole machines, and then you get like all the way to champion, and then on the next cycle you can do 5 times each machines again, and then they will be maxed out.
Raise its efficiency by like 1 or 2 points.
2 points.
I'm not sure what the limit is to stacking this. I know this is a guide, so this is actually quite useless.
Oh, if you're using the guide, then you do not have the right information, my dude. You can only do it once, like you do 10 and then they're maxed. And it's plus the anti-efficiency of the machines.
You can improve your equipment this way. And while this may not seem like a lot to anyone who hasn't played the game, trust me, those extra points stack up when you're spending hours of in-game time and I suppose hours of out-of-game time in the real world.
I mean, does the autopilot look like a... looks like a doll. An action figure. That's weird. But yeah, like, for example, I think if you do the offensive thing, you also get something else. Do you get defense or speed? I don't remember. I think you get speed. Like you get 7 and 1 for like the in training. Is it in training? Yeah, I think it's for in training. When it's upgraded and it's all that you really got, like you get no other bonuses. You go from 7 offense and 1 speed increase to 8 offense increase and 2 speed increase, which means that basically you double the amount of speed that you get by doing that thing, so you get double the stats, which is nice.
Training your Digimon, so it's always worth upgrading your gym this way. Now the next 2 tips are going to be about Digivolution, and I know how much I expressed the importance of training in the last few tips, but I want you to ignore that for now. because my first Digivolution tip pretty much ignores training entirely, and that is to not neglect the bonus criteria. Now, you might be wondering, what is bonus criteria? So, bonus criteria, as I'm referring to it anyway, I don't know if it has an official term, relates to care mistakes, weight, techniques learned, battles, and a preferred Digimon, so like Biyomon into Birdramon is one. It also includes happiness and discipline. So oftentimes, and this is especially relevant for when you're trying to get an ultimate Digimon, seeing as you're racing against the clock, i.e. if you don't Digivolve in time, your Digimon will pass away of old age, meeting these bonus criteria can actually oftentimes be easier and simpler than training, because training advances the time by an hour every.
I mean, that depends, my dude, because sometimes it's like IS, you need to have a discipline to a certain level, and the only way to upgrade, to improve the discipline of your Digimon is by giving him items and hoping that he's going to refuse taking that item, and if he refuses, you can scold him, and then boom, you get bonus discipline, and that's pretty much the only thing to get discipline up. You just give, like, I don't know, like healing items again and again and again, and Digimon's gonna be like, no, I don't need it, and we're like, no, scold, get the thing.
Time you train on any one machine, and even with all the upgrades available, it can still be difficult to reach the stats required to Digivolve into Ultimate. So a good example of this is in my last stream.
Ah, yes, however, yeah, for Ultimate it is important, yes.
Who I wanted to turn into an Ultimate Digimon, be it Andromon or Mamemon, which are its two Digivolvable Digimon, if that's how that's said. Anyway, to Digivolve to Andromon, you need over 2000 HP, over 4000 MP, over 200 defense.
Oh, you're so dead, defense, my dude.
Over 200 speed, over 400 brains. Those are the stat requirements, and Mamemons aren't much easier, but they are easier, so I went for Mamemon. Also, I've never had a Mamemon, so I went for him. He's little and fun. So either way, I had a Leomon, and my options were either to train all his stats up to 400 defense, 300 speed, and 400 brains, or I could just meet the bonus criteria, which in this case was simply keep my weight from 0 to 10, care mistakes 15 or more, and 90 or more happiness. Which initially can sound more complicated, but if you consider that not feeding your Digimon both drops the weight and counts as care mistakes, that sorted two of them out, and then all I had to do was praise my Digimon until he hit maximum happiness. Granted, I did lose count of care mistakes, but eventually, by keeping to this, I managed to evolve him quite easily, and even beat the game with a Mamemon, although I did turn him into a Gyromon.
Wait, can you just praise your Digimon to get happiness?
I did the same in my other playthrough.
I feel like you might lose a lot of discipline by doing that.
30 battles, I believe, is the criteria, instead of training stats, which would have taken an eternity. Obviously, as your tamer level goes up, your Digimon's lifespan, I think, goes up, so it becomes easier to train for these stats, but this can definitely help you get an Ultimate Digimon earlier on, which, well, as I say, got me through the rest of the game. Also, as a kind of addendum to the bonus criteria part, care mistakes and battles fought do not carry over between Digivolutions, so if there's a champion that requires 5 care mistakes, you can still get it to evolve into an ultimate that requires 0, provided you don't make any care mistakes while it's a champion. They reset to 0 when you Digivolve, and the same goes for battle wins. Just as a side note, that's quite important, I feel. And my last tip is sort of an add-on to the last one, but it is to use an evolution guide. So I'll link the one I use in the description, and what this does
that was the one I used yesterday.
Current Digimon and a target Digimon, and it'll show you all the Digimon your current Digimon can Digivolve into. It shows you all the requirements, and it even lets you put in your current stats and bonus criteria, and shows you not only which ones you can Digivolve into, but using the scoring system used in the game, shows you which one you are going to Digivolve into, provided you've input the correct data from the game. With that said, I will put the disclaimer out there that I do believe the game is more fun if you roll the dice and just see what you Digivolve into.
Well, that was not that was not.
You don't even know if you're gonna hit any of the criteria.
Well, that was not a very useful guide. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Like, just making me think that there is no proper tips and stuff for people starting the game. It just you're gonna get fucked, and you better like it. You better like it. Like, yep. That's the patch we're gonna use for the game. The Vice 2.1, I think we have. But yeah, no, there is no guide. Like, I can't believe there is literally no guide on the game, actually. Like, there's Digivolution guide, but like, yeah, I know the stats. Like, I don't need no more. Like, I know what I need to do, unless in these guides there's like here is what to do to properly. I mean, we can try to watch some stuff. Maybe there will be interesting. Maybe we can try this one. This one is very quick. One is very quick. Oh, but it's just gonna be read the stuff. Oh, buddy. At this point, just make a. I don't know. British condition, blah 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 blah. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, what is there in that playlist? Is there some stuff? Yeah, mistake. Praising and scolding. Like, if there is anything that I can learn.
Praising and scolding. Command menus.
You know what? I feel like I'm gonna watch this stuff. Like, kill level moods might be a little bit too much, and I feel like that's enough of watching guides. I feel like there is no dodging it. The game is just going to be almost like a punishment. So let's watch a little bit more daily doses, and I think I'm gonna write out. But let's do that. Let's do that. I'm sorry if it was not very interesting to watch stuff. I just wanted to look at things and you know, also react to them. I think it's important. Important. In the meantime, while we watch that, I'm also.
Hello everyone, this is your daily
gonna
dose of
look for
internet.
people to rate out. Well, I remember that's wasn't that a Red Bull
People
advertisement?
saw this weird light fly over Los Angeles, but apparently it's just some guys in wingsuits. They put fireworks on their feet and flew across the sky as a publicity stunt.
3, come on, 4, one more, come on, hold it, hold it, hold it. Are you okay?
In 1986, the Chernobyl disaster took place in the Soviet Union, where a nuclear facility exploded, turning the surrounding area into a wasteland. Because of the radiation, this place is now completely abandoned. This person went to go check out the damage and was surprised to find a man living with his 92-year-old mother. Apparently, after the explosion happened, they just never moved.
Нормально, вкусно.
Ну, ешь, детка, ешь. Ты так мотай хорошо.
Хорошо.
Oh, all the women are nice. Sometimes they are not, but more often than never they are nice.
To surprise his son at Taekwondo class. Because he was blindfolded, he had no idea he was training against his dad.
The quick realization. I remember that one. That's so fucking cool. Like, fuck that shit. I don't know if I find that fair of like a family when you have a job like that where you are so far away from your own kid. Like, I know that they grow up fine and all, but it just... Damn, your kid misses you, buddy. Your kid misses you. And of course a kid can be educated and raised properly if it's just one parent. Sometimes if there is a situation like that, and it's fine. But it's hard when the kid knows he has a second parent. The second parent is technically active in the development of the kid, but sometimes they have to go for extended period of times. You see the difference? On one hand, you have someone that never grew with, like, for example, a father, and they are fine because they never had a father to begin with. But then you have, on the other side, you have a kid that has a father, that sometimes he's there, that sometimes he's very nice with the kid, and then he has to go. He has to go for an extended period of time. And I don't know if that's very fair for the kid. I don't know. And other kind of stuff, other kind of question and thought that make me think that I can't have a kid. I know that I cannot have a kid, at least not in the present time and stuff, because I'm like, would I be able to take care of the kid and give the kid everything they need, be happy, to be well educated and stuff? And I'm like, no, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't really be able to. I am struggling to take care of myself, so that's one thing. I want to prioritize myself. Another thing, when you have a kid, you have to prioritize the kid now. Thing that a lot of parents do not do, and which means like, hey, you shouldn't have a kid in the first place. Like, when you have a kid, you prioritize the kid. That's how it is. It's not great, it's kind of annoying, but that's how it is. But hey, I mean, they have a happy moment, I'm happy for them. It's just a philosophical question. Like, just wondering, is that fair, is that good? Personally, I think not.
Huge snowball fight that takes place in Russia. People build a giant snow fort while other people try to take it over.
That is anxiety-inducing. Like, imagine all the people that get tumbled over.
This little cat saw this big cat on TV and got scared.
My goodness. Chica.
That's it in this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later! Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. This honey badger saw her baby about to get eaten by a jaguar and came to save the day.
Here comes another one. Here comes another one.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The baby was just a little shaken up and should make a full recovery.
Oh. Damn, the houses are beautiful. The houses are beautiful, I like them.
There's an app that lets you see how your Wi-Fi signal travels through your house.
Well, I don't have to ask myself whether the Wi-Fi is good or not, because I do not have a I do not have a Wi-Fi card on my computer, so I am forced to return it.
Allows anyone to make their own masterpiece.
This technology allows us to create a smart paintbrush so that if you wanted to create a new picture, you can just draw the shapes of the objects that you want.
Yeah, and yet you get something. You get something kind of ugly. Just go outside and take a picture at this point, buddy.
The real advance here is that we're able to synthesize images with a lot more diversity and more fidelity than we were able to in the past.
These ducks decided.
Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, what was the premises of AI art? That shit, basically. Wow, started very shitty.
Surfing a try.
And still is. Banana, but not banana. And the other banana is not a banana.
This person discovered that this company uses the same cutout pattern for all their puzzles. By combining 2 or more puzzles together, he can make some beautiful works of art.
Well, some work, some don't really. This is just... It's a panda stingray. This is my first time.
That's in this video. I really hope you enjoyed. See you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Alright, that's gonna be it for us today.
Hello.
That's gonna be it for us today. I am too tired. Too tired. Too tired. So I think that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. How does it actually? Oh, how does it actually work? Like this color. Does it look nice? Normal. That looks a little bit less. I need to experiment more then with the color and stuff. See if I can make something nightmarish with that model. See what I can do. Anyway, let me see. Who can I raid? Who can I raid out there? With this being some house flipper, I could send you guys to Uzi, and I could even hang out with Uzi. Like I could just hop in the voice channel. I'll probably do that. I'll probably. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna raid Uzi. Let me shut it down. Yeah, disclaimer, I will not be there tomorrow. I will take Friday off. I think I need to. I need to look and work on some stuff. And also just have a little bit of time for myself. Like after yesterday's shitty day that I had. And unpleasant time I had on Digimon World 1. So I'm kind of feeling like I need a time for myself. So anyway, raid. If I'm not too bad tomorrow, I review the goals, the donation goals for the Mimithon. I need to find some stuff for like subs and bits and some at least this kind of stuff, because I have only done stuff for donation. I think I'm gonna do incentive for subs and bits probably, instead of doing a different list for these two, because I feel like it just takes out IDs if I spread them, like some on donations, some on beats, some on subs. Like, I think it's better, and it's better, I think, for everyone that I keep stuff on donation. If people want to help the channel, donations are way better. But if someone is like, I like to give sub, like I prefer to give sub, like at least give some maybe incentive or whatever. Hopefully I do that, and hopefully I also keep on working on my model. I think I am soon getting to a point where all I need to do is the colors for the outfits, do the shading, and a little bit of skin indentation. I'm gonna try to see if I can do something like that. Like, when I mean skin indentation, just making like basically shading. I would just put that into shading, like just making different shade in the colors to make the skin more like looking better and stuff. So yeah, like I haven't done all the outfits, and I'm not going for all the outfits that I have planned for the model, but I'm going to do the main outfits that I need, at least to start, to at least showcase the thing, to show you guys, like do a proper debut, and then I will work hard on the remaining outfits, because there's a lot. There is a lot. Like, there's a lot I need for games, and there is like maybe a tiny handful of outfits that I just want for general purposes. So I'm aiming for a good selection for the start into the very important ones that I'll need. Anyway, let me start the raid, because I'm starting yapping for nothing. So thank you everyone for coming today. Thank you. It was nice. I really appreciate it. It was cool. I know that it's not really the usual streams, like when I do just video watching. It's not the usual stream when I play games and stuff. I know that I'm less active. So I'm more like a kind of person that don't react too much. I'm not a huge and overly react. I don't have much to talk about, but I'm just like a viber. I like to vibe with you guys. Hello, thank you for coming today. As I said, I will not be back tomorrow. I will take the day off. I will need some time for myself. Depends if I'm coming back on Sunday, if I'm done with stuff. I'll probably be back on Sunday, either going back to Digimon World 1, restarting my save file, or if I'm gonna try Redigitized first. We'll see. But anyway, in the meantime, I wish you all a nice rest of your day, and I shall see you all next time. Alright. Have a good day, everyone, and in extension, have a good weekend. Bye bye, everyone.